Yes, welcome back to Watea Valley. We're on our way up to our sheep. They need to be cleaned out. They've been a bit messy recently. And just need to line things up right here. Oh, I've wrecked the corner of that trough. Done it several times already. And there we go. Now, their trough is actually full at the moment, so I'm going to have to go over here and dump this grass over here in the corner. So we'll get rid of it, just no one will notice. We'll just throw it over here, won't be a problem at all. Okay, we finally went and got a weight for the back of our tractor up here in the silage pits, and that's because we need to do some silage. And if we take a look here, I'll just take the cover off. 375,000 litres of silage sitting there waiting to be sold. But we're not going to do the whole lot, obviously. We're just going to do a little bit. Because I actually want to go ahead and I want to buy a seeder that can seed corn. And so I just need a little bit of extra cash in the bank. So let's start to do a few loads of silage here. In a minute, I'll show you the seeder that I'm looking to pick up as I struggle to fill my bucket up here. Got to get the right angle. There we go, that's a bit better. It'll be cool to start planting a bit of corn, I reckon. Something a little bit different. So we'll just rock on over to the silo key. And that weight definitely helps with our balance. As you remember from last episode, I managed to roll this tractor forward. Oh, only I could manage that. But yeah, this weight certainly helps, so that is good. And 2,500 for that bucket. Okay, let's just check out the sewing machines right here. And if we just work our way along, that's the sewing machine that we have, or the seeder that we have right now, which does wheat, canola, barley, a few others. But this one over here, the Tempo F8, there we go. It's got the corn in there. It's also got soybeans, sunflowers. So that's the seeder that I need to get enough money for. So I'm going to have to sell quite a bit of silage here in the meantime to make enough money to be able to do that. Keep working away here. Silage is definitely a great way to generate income. Takes a little bit of work to get it prepared, but the reward is certainly there once it's ready to go. It doesn't take too long either. And another $2,500. Okay, team. Through the magic of television, or video editing, I should say, you can see that we've got nearly 60,000 in the bank, so we've almost got enough there to sort out that seeder. I'll just do one more bucket here of silage, and then I've actually got a little bit of canola. If you remember from last time, I've got some canola still sitting in my trailer, so I'll go and sell that, and that will just top up enough cash to then go and buy the seeder. So let's see if we can do this in first person. Oh, it's going in! What a miracle! We've got one thing in a row right. Okay, and as you can see, we're only getting 2,200 now. As the price goes down, as demand drops. And as you can see, there goes the canola in the back of the trailer. It's not a full load, but it'll be a nice little top up to our $60,000 we have sitting there in the bank. Do not try this at home. Do not recommend going off-road with a trailer of canola. Work our way up here into the silo, and let's see how much we're going to get for this. Canola's good. Canola is always good. You get a really nice price for it. And there we go, we're rocking up. We're up over $70,000 now, and just a few thousand left, and $76,000. That is really nice. That puts us in a nice position to go and hook ourselves up with that seeder. Let's go and check it out. Right. Here we are. There it is, the Tempo F8, $61,000. Definitely does the seeds, the seeds that we want, the crops that we want. Actually, just check this. No, that's potatoes. Okay. All right. So let's buy that. $61,000. Thank you, ball boys. Thank you, linesman. And I had already moved a tractor down here. A Massey Ferguson. So let's back this up. We'll grab this seeder. Maybe we won't straight away. My back end is atrocious. Okay, maybe this time. Yay! Woohoo! Alright, let's get back to the farm. These are quite big machines. Okay. If you notice down in the bottom right hand corner, this actually fertilizes and seeds at the same time, so I need to fill it up with both. So let's do the seeds. It doesn't actually take a heck of a lot of seeds. That might be an issue. We'll have to check that out later. And we'll throw the cover back on. And now let's go across to the fertilizer here. This is going to be really helpful. It's going to mean one less extra pass for my fertilizer, my sprayer, I should say. So that's going to be really, really handy, and that is completely full. So I've got seeds and fertilizer in our new seeder, ready to get into it. Okay, let's unfold this puppy. You can see our wheat growing over there on the right hand side in field number 3. Second growth stage there. We need to go ahead and plant corn in the first part of field number 4. Okay, that's not what I need to be doing. Okay, let's turn it on, lower it. We're all good to go. Let's get into it. Okay, I've got the dust flying. Great. 1 minute. Something not quite right there. I hit it set briefly. What is going on? What? It's down. Definitely not changing the texture there, so it's not working. What have I done wrong here, team? Let me think about this. Okay, guys, we're back and we are cultivating. That's the big thing that I got wrong. That machine, I'm so used to my other seeder cultivating and seeding at the same time that I completely forgot that this one doesn't do it. So I have to cultivate separately. So that's what I'm doing right here. I went and picked up a cultivator. Let's get this field done, then we can seed it. Just a small patch remaining. Haven't seen this texture for a while. Like I said before, really I'm used to just seeding and cultivating at the same time with the same machine. So our new seeder, the disadvantage is you've got to actually cultivate separately. But the advantage with the seeder, as I mentioned before, the new seeder, is that it will fertilize while it seeds. That's one less extra pass. And let's go, so that's the first part of field 4. And here goes the second part over here. So we'll go and start off this cultivator, and then everything's clear for us to get that seeder working. If it doesn't work now, then I'm going to be stuck for ideas. So let's just line this up, get it going. Looking good. Okay, I think we're on to a winner here, team. Just adjust it. Okay, good. All right. That feels looking quite good over on the right hand side there, isn't it? Okay, lined up our fertilizer. So what I'm doing here, team, is now that I've cultivated, that allows me to do my second stage of fertilizing using the sprayer. And what I'm hoping for is that when the seeder then goes and plants the corn, it should put the third stage of fertilizing in. So let's just check that out. You can see the blue line going there, the second stage of fertilizing. So hopefully the seeder will then finish off the last stage of fertilizing and we'll be good to go. Alright, second part of field number 4 here. Just finishing this off. Just a little bit to go here. Time to go over and take a look at our massive field number 5. And what I'll actually do here is I'll get the worker to start this off, and then I'll do the headland once he gets up the other end there. So he's happy as Larry, away he goes. We've got ourselves in a bit of a predicament here, but never mind. I know the fix. Let's fold this up. Get it done. Alright. We are seeding. And it's working. Woohoo! Okay. Corn is going to be growing in Watea Valley. I'm glad I figured that out. It wasn't too complicated really, was it? Although sometimes the most obvious things you don't think of. But there we go. It is seeding quite nicely there. It's not the biggest working width, so it might take a while, but let's get these headlands done and get the field completed. Right, just a small little triangle here to complete. Didn't take long for the seeder to get dirty. Look at it. It's absolutely mucky as. And, oh, I think I missed that actually. I did miss it. I could leave it, but I know all you OCDers out there will not like that. I missed it again. Come on, grab it. Let's just rip over that. Put it down. Get it right. Come on, boy. Okay, we got there in the end. Okay, that's the first part of field number 4 is completely sown. Let's check it out. And is it fertilized? Yes! Fully fertilized. You little beauty. That saved a little bit of time. Alright. Here we are. We've done the headland up here from our in our sowing. On field number 5, by the way. We've jumped quite a bit of time. So it's got a bit grey again. So let's get this field sown and move along. Alright. I've been watching the straw bale price, and it was down at $44 at one stage. It's now up to $83. So I think what I might do is I think I'm going to sell some of these, because I've got wheat grown in field number 2 and field number 3, and that will give me an opportunity to make some more straw bales. So in the meantime, I might as well go and sell some of these. You get a half decent price. This is about the same price that I sold some last time, so should get about $300 per bale there or thereabouts, I believe. Let's see if we've got a full trailer. We do indeed. So let's just rip on over here to the barn, which is actually hidden underneath this roof over here. A little bit of straw gives it away. Love this auto load trailer. Auto load and unload. It is so good. So good. Alright, let me line myself up properly this time. Here we go. In here. That's probably as good as it gets when it comes to my backing. Okay, unload. There we go. Oh, bugger. Left some sitting there on the side. Let me go and grab those. Right, I've got them. Here we go. Sold. Nice. And $295 per bale. That is a nice little price. I think I'll sell another couple of piles. Backing back into this shit here. Look at that. That's the quickest stacking you're ever going to see. And it's perfect stacking too. It's not far to travel. I'm going to try a different backing technique here. I'm going to back into that straw shed there, the barn, long ways. Let's see if that makes a difference. So let's back it in. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about here is that some might go right through into the barn. So I'll just check that. I'll just park myself over here. Let's jump out. Okay, let's rip around the corner here. I'm just a little bit worried that it might have gone right through, and it did. Look at that. Oh, what an idiot. Right. Pick up the remainder here. There'll be a few left in there. We can get those another day. We'll sell this. This will be our final load to sell, I think. What I'm going to try, the last I'm going to try, just going a bit further forward than I usually do. There we go. So unload there. Let's see if this works. Okay, I think that worked. Okay team, here we are. We're on our big field, field number 5, and we are almost completed. We're sowing corn, obviously, so we've got corn in fields number, two parts of field number 4, and in our big field number 5. So just a small part here is remaining. Still a dark and gloomy day, which I'm not enjoying too much. There we go. Look how dirty. I'm going to go and clean this machine before we finish. I'm going to clean it because it is looking average at best. Let's get up the hill. Alright, here goes our water blaster over here. So as my final act of this episode, we'll grab this and let's get it clean. Now you've got to do the weight on the front separately. Get it nice and clean. You've got to keep your farm implements nice and clean. It would be good if, I don't know if there's a mod out there or anything that actually, if you don't clean your vehicles, then the mud can affect perhaps a maintenance cost or something like that. That would be quite cool. It would just give some purpose apart from sort of the aesthetics of it all. The cleaning. Look at this machine. Holy moly, it is dirty. Give it a good spray here. Don't get too close with the water blaster, might chip the paint off. That would not be a good scenario. And there we go. Looking good. Done and dusted. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Stand by for another episode very, very soon. I want to say a huge thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video if you loved it. And until next time, take it easy.